The world today moves at a frenetic pace. Everywhere you look, people are trying to do more, be more, achieve more. But in this relentless pursuit of outer success, we have forgotten the inner sanctuary of peace that dwells within each one of us. For thousands of years, the Indian subcontinent has been a cradle of spiritual exploration, a place where seekers and sages delved deep into the nature of the mind and discovered profound truths about living a life of balance and equanimity. Their wisdom, passed down through generations, offers powerful tools to navigate the challenges of modern life and rediscover the wellspring of peace that resides within you. In this exploration, we will journey together into the heart of Indian philosophy, uncovering timeless techniques and practices to manage stress, cultivate inner peace, and live with a deep sense of joy and fulfillment. In the yogic traditions of India, stress is seen as a deep-rooted misalignment within yourself, a fundamental discord between who you truly are and how you are trying to exist in the world. This discord arises from a simple but profound misunderstanding. You have forgotten your true nature. You identify with the limited boundaries of your mind, your thoughts, your emotions, rather than the boundless expanse of consciousness that you truly are. The ancient seers of India observed that human suffering stems from this misidentification. When we cling to our desires, our aversions, our limited perceptions of the world, we create resistance to the natural flow of life. This resistance manifests as stress, anxiety, and discontent. But the wisdom of the ancient texts also reminds us that this suffering is not inevitable. Just as a perfectly aligned instrument produces harmonious music, when your body, mind, and spirit are in alignment with the natural rhythm of existence, you experience a profound sense of peace, joy, and effortless ease. The key to unlocking this inner peace lies in understanding the nature of your own mind. Your mind, while a powerful tool, is also a relentless seeker of pleasure and avoider of pain. This incessant pursuit of gratification traps you in a cycle of craving and aversion, of hope and disappointment, of fleeting moments of pleasure followed by the looming shadow of dissatisfaction. But here is the good news. You are not a slave to your mind. You are the awareness that experiences them. In the heart of the Mahabharata, that great Indian epic, lies a profound dialogue between Arjuna, the warrior, and Krishna, his charioteer and divine guide. This dialogue, known as the Bhagavad Gita, offers timeless wisdom on navigating the challenges of life and attaining inner peace. Arjuna, facing a daunting battle, is paralyzed by doubt and despair. He is torn between his duty as a warrior and his love for his family who stand on the opposing side. He seeks guidance from Krishna, who responds with teachings that have resonated through the ages. One of the most potent lessons Krishna imparts is the concept of action without attachment to the fruits of your actions. Krishna explains that when you are driven by the desire for specific outcomes, you become enslaved by the fear of failure and the craving for success. This attachment binds you to a cycle of anxiety, stress, and ultimately, suffering. Instead, Krishna urges Arjuna to act from a place of duty, of dharma, without being attached to the results. He tells him, "Perform your duty, for action is better than inaction, but do not let the fruits of action be your motive." This profound teaching holds the key to liberating yourself from the clutches of stress. When you focus on the process, on giving your best in each moment, without being consumed by the outcome, you tap into a wellspring of inner peace. The practice of is not about becoming passive or indifferent to the world. It is about aligning your actions with your highest purpose while letting go of the need to control the outcome. When you embrace this principle, you free yourself from the burden of expectation and the fear of disappointment. You begin to experience a deep sense of ease and liberation, knowing that you have done your best and the rest is not in your hands. Let go of the need to control, to manipulate, to force a particular outcome. For millennia, the yogis of India have understood that the breath is not merely a physiological process, but a bridge between your physical body and your inner world. It is a powerful tool, readily available to you in every moment, to shift your energy, calm your mind, and experience a deep sense of peace. The yogic science of breath control is far more than simply deep breathing. It is about consciously regulating the life force energy, or that flows through your system. The ancient yogis recognized that your breath is intimately connected to your thoughts and emotions. When you are anxious, your breath becomes shallow and erratic. When you are angry, your breath becomes short and forceful. And when you are at peace, your breath flows naturally, effortlessly, like a gentle wave. By consciously changing the patterns of your breath, you can directly influence your mental and emotional state. Techniques offer a powerful and immediate way to reduce stress, alleviate anxiety, and cultivate a deep sense of inner calm. One of the most widely practiced techniques is, also known as, alternate nostril breathing. This simple yet profound technique involves using your right thumb and ring finger to gently close off one nostril at a time, inhaling and exhaling through alternate nostrils in a rhythmic pattern. Is known for its calming and balancing effects on the nervous system. It helps to soothe the mind, reduce anxiety, and improve focus and concentration. Regular practice of this technique can bring about a deep sense of peace and well-being. Incorporate even a few minutes of conscious breathing into your daily routine and experience the transformative power of. Down through the ages, from the snow-capped Himalayas to the sun-drenched plains of India, mystics and sages have emerged, sharing a common thread in their teachings, the profound power of living in the present moment. They have taught that the key to unlocking true peace and happiness lies not in chasing after the illusions of the past or the uncertainties of the future, but in fully embracing the reality of now. One such luminary was Ramana Maharshi, a revered sage of the 20th century, who emphasized the practice of self-inquiry, of turning your attention inwards and asking yourself, "Who am I?" Ramana Maharshi taught that the mind, lost in its incessant chatter, constantly pulls you away from the present moment, creating a whirlwind of thoughts about the past and worries about the future. This mental agitation, he explained, is the root cause of suffering. To break free from this cycle of suffering, Ramana Maharshi advocated for the practice of mindfulness, of bringing your complete attention to the present moment, observing your thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment. He taught that true peace is found not in the absence of thoughts, but in your ability to witness them without being swept away by their current. Another great mystic poet, Kabir, who lived in India in the 15th century, echoed this sentiment in his timeless verses. He wrote, "Kal kar so ajkar so ab. What you plan for tomorrow, do today. What you plan for today, do now." Embrace the wisdom of the Indian sages and make the present moment your sanctuary. From the chanting of monks in ancient monasteries to the rhythmic prayers whispered in village homes, sound has long been recognized in India as a powerful tool for healing, transformation, and spiritual awakening. The ancient yogis understood that sound is not merely something we hear, it is a vibration that resonates within us, influencing our thoughts, emotions, and even the very cells in our bodies. Mantra meditation, a cornerstone of yogic practices, harnesses the power of sound to calm the mind, awaken higher states of consciousness, and cultivate a deep sense of inner peace. A mantra is a syllable, word or phrase, often in Sanskrit, that is repeated silently or aloud to focus the mind and shift its vibrational frequency. The science behind mantra meditation lies in the understanding that everything in the universe is in a constant state of vibration. Your thoughts, emotions, and even your physical body have their own unique vibrational frequencies. When you chant a mantra, you create specific sound vibrations that resonate within you, calming the fluctuations of the mind and promoting a state of deep relaxation. One of the most well-known and universally chanted mantras is Om, often considered the primordial sound of creation, the sound that reverberated through the cosmos, bringing forth the universe as we know it. Chanting Om is believed to align your individual vibrations with the cosmic vibration, creating a sense of harmony, unity, and profound peace. Experiment with different mantras and discover the transformative power of sound to heal, uplift, and awaken your true potential. In the heart of Indian philosophy lies a profound truth. True happiness and fulfillment are found not in the relentless pursuit of personal gain, but in the selfless act of giving. A Sanskrit word that encompasses selfless service, charity, and acts of kindness, is considered not just a virtuous act, but a powerful pathway to inner peace and spiritual growth. The concept of is deeply woven into the fabric of Indian culture. From ancient times, offering food to the hungry, providing shelter to the homeless, and caring for the sick and elderly have been considered integral aspects of spiritual practice. It is believed that when you extend your hand to serve others, you transcend the limitations of your ego and tap into a deeper wellspring of compassion, empathy, and interconnectedness. Modern science is now beginning to validate what ancient wisdom has long espoused, that the act of giving is not just beneficial for the recipient, but has profound effects on the giver as well. Studies have shown that engaging in acts of kindness and compassion triggers the release of endorphins and oxytocin, hormones associated with happiness, social bonding, and stress reduction. When you shift your focus from your own needs and desires to the well-being of others, you break free from the cycle of self-absorption and anxiety that often fuels stress. In a world often driven by competition and self-interest, embrace the wisdom of. Stress is as much a part of life as the changing seasons. It is how you meet it, how you breathe through it, that determines whether it controls you or you control it. The ancient wisdom of India reminds us that peace is not something you search for outside. It is a state of being that you cultivate from within. Through the practices of detachment, conscious breathing, mindfulness, mantra meditation, and selfless service, you can access the wellspring of peace that resides within you. These are not merely techniques but pathways to rediscovering your true nature, the part of you that is already whole, complete, and at peace. So take a deep breath, soften your gaze, and remember, you are not your stress. You are not your thoughts or your emotions. You are the vastness that holds it all, the stillness beneath the surface of the waves. Embrace the wisdom of the ages and let it guide you home to the peace that is your birthright.